Uh, I now invite, as the last petitioner to speak this afternoon, Mr. Mulay Sid Ahmad, to take a seat at the petitioner's table and also take the floor. You have the floor, sir.
Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank the Fourth Committee for giving me the opportunity to present my petition. My name is Mulay Sid Ahmad. I'm a Sahrawi student at Westminster College, Fulton, Missouri, where I was given a remarkable opportunity to learn how to think as a global citizen, because in this day of an age, we cannot afford to remain detached from the situation that occurs around us. I was born and raised in one of the most inhospitable places on earth, and due to the United Nations lack of desire or action to improve our situation, I will continue to live in uncongenial refugee camps in southwestern Algeria. I wish to address the United Nations two issues that concerns me as Sahrawi, who I had so much faith in the United Nations. First, the human rights violation perpetrated by the Moroccan regime in the occupied territory of my beloved homeland. And second, the plunder of our natural resources in violation of the international law. Mr. Chairman, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, can any of you imagine yourself in a situation where your freedom, resources, and human dignity are taken away by force? Where you experience yourself living under the law of the jungle, the strong eats the weak, and no one ever gets held accountable? That's exactly what the people of Western Sahara experience on a daily basis. Nonetheless, we persist to believe in peace, we persist to believe in legitimacy and the power of the international law, and most importantly, we persist to believe that one day we will return to our homeland. However, let me update you on the most recent and sadly the unsurprising situation within the occupied territory of Western Sahara. Human rights continue to be violated, and if I had the time, I would ask you all to take a moment of silence for the tragic and the unexpected death of Mr. Hassan al-Wali, a Sahrawi political prisoner and a human rights activist from Dakhla, southwestern Sahara, who died after being held in a miserable condition and repeatedly tortured. In my refugee camp, South Algeria, my uncle Abba Salim, who played an immense paternal role in my life, passed away due to the severe heat condition and the shortage of medical equipment. I recall my mother on that day crying and saying, "Son, we are now orphans." Yes, I am now orphan, and I blame the United Nations lack of action for the time he spent in such dilapidated and bad conditions. My uncle fought for our survival, just like Mr. Wali fought. Right? Nevertheless, they both ended up in the same destination, and ultimately a cruel death. Mr. Chairman, at the forefront in the United Nations 2002 opinion that stated, quote, "If further exploitation activity were to proceed in disregard of the interests and the wishes of the people of Western Sahara, the involved parties, quote, would be in violation of the principle of the international law," end quote. If our homeland is undergoing a continuous illegal exploitation of resources by companies like Cosmos Energy and Cairn Energy, among others, what are the resources that our survival will depend on? Mr. Chairman, today I pose one question. How long will we, the Sahrawi people, have to wait for a solution? Because, Mr. Chairman, what you allow is what will continue. I hope my question will be addressed in the next or the upcoming report. Thank you for your attention.
I thank Mr. Ahmad for the information he furnished to the committee. Does any member wish to put questions to Mr. Ahmad? If not, I thank him and he may now withdraw.